you see the truck going by. You see the guy there from the water department going to 1625. Take out the 6, that's 125. If you look at that, it's 12:5. I mean, Revelation 12:5. When have you ever seen a human being being able to outwit a beast that watched the human being come towards them, and then the beast goes the other direction until the human being departs? Now, the DEA agents knew that they were being watched by someone. They knew that people knew they were at the Super 8 Hotel in Moon Township in 1987, 1988, and 1989. They knew that. It wasn't a secret between the police departments. Chief Austin had talked to Raymond Scales, told Raymond Scales, God's Holy Riddler. Raymond Scales told me, and I says, well, you want me to come down to the Super 8 Hotel from Red Roof Inn? He said, yeah, just come down, because these DEA agents are down and they're going back and forth to the airport, they're going back to D.C. I'm going to follow them down and see what they're up to. I says, well, I've been following them. You know what they're up to. They're just going up on the hill and going some other places where they target, because that's where they plant all of their scams and their schemes, so they can arrest those young guys that don't know the law. Then you have them stupid ass other white boys in the government. They come in with their KKK scams and schemes like no one knows what they're doing. So, I mean, you can follow them if you want. I mean, I don't care what you do. I had nothing to do with it. I told you when you down in Steubenville, you just tell the Assistant U.S. Attorney McLean what you were doing, so when you went into court, he know how to fix the case, because you deal with these whiteys, they'll say anything. They'll fix the case. They make you bite your tongue. They got neuroscientists, they got NSA, they got the scientists, they got the military. They down in Washington, D.C. messing with Rafe Evans. They got water guns, really, to those black guys. What they need, John Hudson said, if they don't kill every scientist and every NSA and kill their kids, then God's a liar. God is a liar if he don't kill every one of those whites, because we know what they're doing. They're going to use their devices. They got bulletproof windows. They're military dudes. They're sissies. And that's what they are. They like same-sex marriage. Those federal agents like same-sex marriage. They get ready to regulate same-sex marriage. They get ready to regulate marijuana. I'm passing the plant right now. I smell weed like it's 40 going west. These little kids is riding across the street. They say no drug in the school zone. Well, that's in the school zone. You hear that crow right there? That's what Christ said. The crow will strike 3 times before you deny, and you will deny me. It's the same thing about the 3 motions. John said they're going to keep shaking your head. We know exactly what they're doing. Why does a stupid ass little white boy in the U.S. government think he has some intelligence? They're just like a dead dog. Their mother's a dead dog. Their daddy's a dead dog. They're nothing. White, pure trash. To Assistant U.S. Attorney McLean and Attorney John Hudson, they told Raymond Scales, they don't mean nothing to us. We're going to let them go ahead and torment Charlie with that black voodoo and strike him in his heart and strike him in his testicle. We'll let them kill James Tyrone Brown and BerthaWBrownGrace.com, because they say 2 will be in the field grinding, 1 will be taken, another will be left, 2 will be in the bed grinding, and 1 will be taken, and 1 will be left. And the scripture must be fulfilled. They're going to stick that needle in people's heart. Those white boys love murder. They love raping kids, and they will not get away from Judge Brooks Smith. Judge Brooks Smith will not pass away December 4th, 1951 to December 4th, 2051 without overthrowing this case. To let those white boys know, you can't undermine Judge Brooks Smith. You're not going to ruin my family. You're not going to rape my wife. You're not going to rape my children. You're not going to kill my family. You're not going to kill Judge O'Brien. Yeah, you think you tricked us because we played along and we didn't call Rule 32, but we have the right not to call Rule 32 because I didn't judge the case. John Hudson said that's all he can say, but these whiteys that's in this government, they're not going to stop shaking you. We know exactly what they're doing. We know where they are. We already called Revelation 7 military. They're going to execute them. If they're not dead by 2040, every one of them, God is a liar. You must, if God leave these people alive, you got to let everybody in the world out of prison to kill little children. If you would be better off in hell than to deal with one white boy in the U.S. government in arms. They are satanic, they are of the devil, and they will never be anything else. John Hudson said, Assistant Attorney McLean, telling Raymond Scales, and Raymond Scales told me, I said, Raymond, I don't deal with them people. Those people are poor people. They're low-income people. You think I would talk to one of them people? My dad said, those people go in that military because they want free commissary and they want free hospitalization. They're not going to defend no North America. They're trying to set up a spy station. That's why they had some cartoons and everything else they had in the 1950s to the 60s. All they're going to do is force a monetary movement on every black kid they can, and they're going to murder every black kid they can, telling somebody they got Parkinson. And when Muhammad Ali is one of the human sacrifices. When his wife take the autopsy, they're going to get oxygen to the brain. This is their new way to murder who they want to murder and stalk them. If the Congress and the House of Representatives don't stop them, then what does that tell you about them?